Good morning, ma'am. Can we check that audio, ma'am? Audio and
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
presentation. Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You are audible, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Please share that PPT, ma'am, once.
My screen visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah, I'll just introduce you later. I will. You can start the PPT, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Sure.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, all, and we are going to start the session in a couple of minutes as people are joining. Still, people are joining. And as you all know, like every month, first Wednesday of every month, like we are observing this Cyber Jagrupta Divas, which is a part of our ISEA awareness activities by Ministry of Electronics and IT, Government of India, as suggested by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay, so this month, this Wednesday, like we are having a session on staying safe in a AI-driven world. The reason why we kept this session is this month calendar theme also we are following the AI safety and security, and our ministry, government of India, is also organizing the AI summit from February 15th to 20th. And as you all know, like we are also celebrating our Safer Internet Day on 10th of February. We are also celebrating the Safer Internet Day on 10th of February at national wide. And we also request all our cyber enthusiastic to be part of that event, either to participate or organize awareness sessions at at your office or school, college, or community area, wherever you would like to, or apartment, senior citizens and all, right? So we will discuss more on that by end of the session. Let me give a brief about the session which we are organizing and why are we doing this kind of awareness workshop on first Wednesday of every month. So as per the instructions from the Government of India, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, we are observing the Cyber Jagrata Divas in a virtual mode, as more number of officers and people are joining from various ministries and departments and institutions at national level. Hence, we are organizing in a virtual mode. So the objective of this initiative is to create awareness among the among the various group of users on emerging cyber issues, as well as the kind of crimes or issues which are happening in the present digital world. So how we are doing this awareness workshop in the form of awareness workshops, seminars, and interactive sessions, and we're also organizing quiz competitions. As I told you, like we were organizing a pledge as well as quiz competition as part of our safer internet activities, so which are already live, and we request you all can participate and can enrich your knowledge there. And as part of our session, like we always share best practices as well as case studies. And as part of our awareness sessions, we are highlighting the key cyber hygiene practices as part of professional and personal life. Okay, so this is the objective of today's awareness session. And target audience are all employees of MIT and its organizations, and other ministries and departments, and other all users at national level. Whoever is interested to learn something and follow the cyber hygiene practices, all are welcome to attend these kind of sessions and can enrich your knowledge. And what are the outcomes of these sessions are like basic aspects like phishing, misuse of password, financial frauds, use of social media and all. So these are the traditional things like which are happening everywhere, irrespective of the technology. So now AI is came into the place. So now people are using AI to do all such kind of phishing attacks, or voice phishing, or SMS phishing, or email phishing, whatnot. So all such kind of activities they are doing by using the current technology, which is called as AI. It is not only the frauds, like AI is also used in many ways. Okay, that also we are going to discuss as part of this session. And these sessions are organized under the aegis of Information Security Education Awareness, so which is a program by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, right? So this, under this project, like we have four key components called generating highly skilled cybersecurity professionals, which are CISOs at national level. Like each ministry departments and having the CISOs to build their capacities. Like we were organizing various training programs to those identified CISOs, wherein they can follow wherein they can follow these practices as part of their activities, so that they can safeguard their entire institutions or ministries, departments, infrastructure, as well as their websites and all kind of thing. And we're also offering information security courses at BTech, MTech, and PhD level across India through 50 institutions, which includes top-notch IITs and NITs and state technical universities, all our R&D centers like CDAC centers and allied centers, STPI, STQC, all those people part and parcel of this program in implementation and building the capacity building activities at national wide, and strengthening the research and education in information security. And an important one of the important activities under the project is Cyber Aware Digital Nagrik, which is a mass awareness program. I'll give you more details in next slide. To facilitate these 1 to 4 activities, like we have a common infrastructure, which is having CTFs, forms. We can create our own forms without sharing those forms to any other not using the third party tools kind of thing. And we have also virtual platforms and all as part of this activity. And as we know, like Cyber Aware Digital Nagrik, which is a mass awareness program. So to create mass awareness among the various group of users, you can just see like from children, teen, youth to MSMEs, senior citizen, government employee. Most of the stakeholders we are covering as part of our activities in three ways. So one is mass awareness workshops, like these webinars or awareness workshops kind of thing. And after these awareness workshops, we don't want to leave the people over there, and we want to continue the cyber education by enrolling into the cyber aware progression pathways. For different stakeholders, we have different courses which are available in Stay Safe Online portal. And to continue that cyber education, we are also organizing these quizzes, pledges, and various competitions under this ISEA project. So these are the various activities which we are doing under the project to various stakeholders at national wide through these 50 plus organizations at national wide, and many of the NGOs and other institutions are also part and parcel of our activities. Okay. So this is the portal which I'm talking about. Stay Safe Online. It is a multilingual portal where you have different varieties of awareness resource material in the form of awareness posters, cartoon stories, cybersecurity tip of the day, do you know, fact check, and all such kind of things. These are the various things which you can all access under the learning corner, which is there here. Learning corner. Under the learning corner, you can access all these things, and you have cyber fitness assessments. It is an assessment like where you can check your skills. As I told you, like after the awareness session, like you all can enroll into these any of the courses which are relevant to you. And if you are an employee, you can enroll into the employee course and ask your family members and colleagues to join in different courses as per their interest and as per their age group, kind of thing. Okay, these are the various courses which we are doing, and you all can welcome and join as part of those courses so that you can enrich your knowledge, right? And as we all know, like we ourselves cannot cover the entire country, so we have called ISEA cyber ambassadors. So we identify those people, we'll build their capacities, and we'll give our resource material so that they can go to the field, like community schools, college, and all, and they can organize these awareness workshop under the ISEA banner, so that you also can play important and key role in the in terms of creating cyber awareness at national level. So each and every person has to contribute in their own way. Either as an individual you can contribute. First you have to take care of your family, society, and your organization, importantly your organization, so that it leads to the national security. Similar way, like whatever the way you can contribute, at least if you share a few tips or few things like which will be helpful to you, so those things also you can share it with them so that they can safeguard by themselves. Because the kind of things which are happening, if you open any electronic printer news media, like every day, like we are hearing like a lot of issues which are happening in a different forms, and the technology is evolving, and the different cyber crimes are also evolving in a different form. So that is the reason awareness is key to safeguard yourself and your family and your organization, right? So to promote this, like we have this option, people to join and part of this to promote this kind of activities. And as you all know, like today, like we are going to have a session on staying safe in an AI driven cyber world. To deal with this session, we have with us K. Indraveni ma'am, and she is working as a scientist F under the cybersecurity department at CDAC. And she has completed her BTech and CSC, MBA IT, and she has also done a lot of cyber, certification courses like ISMS, LA, ISAC, CISA, SANS, okay, CBSP by Blockchain Council and all. And she is associated with CDAC more than 18 plus years of 18 plus years of experience. And her domain expertise are like cybersecurity, web security, cloud computing, cloud security, web technologies, architecture and design of web solution, and vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, in information security, and open source software technologies. So these are all her domain expertise, and she also published various research papers in various conferences and delivered huge number of talks nationally and internationally. And she is a keynote speaker in various cybersecurity conferences as well, and actively involved in development of BOS, Bharatiya Operating System Solution, which is a GNU, operating system developed by using the Linux operating system, and which is the Indian version of Linux operating system, and conducted more than 300 plus cybersecurity awareness workshop at national level. Okay, as I told, like her expertise is in IT, ICT, and ICS and SCADA, OT, IoT, and cloud security audit and assessment. She has done numerous certifications, including the blockchain council certified blockchain security professional, and she is also ISAC certified information security auditor, and certified ISMS leader. And for her credit, like she has done number of certifications, and we are very fortunate to have you for this session, ma'am. and we request Madam to organize this awareness session on staying safe in an AI-driven cyber world, which is a happening area. So, like where the cybersecurity awareness is important for each and every person. So that is the reason we have chosen this theme and topic to organize awareness workshop. As I told you, like after the session, I can discuss a few other aspects also with regard to the forthcoming Safer Internet Day activities on 10th February 2026. So with this uh, brief, we request Indraveni Madam to start the session. Over to you, Madam.
Thank you, sir. A very good morning to you all. I hope my screen is visible and my audio is loud and clear.
Correct, ma'am. Everything is perfect, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. So, welcome to you all for this particular session today on this Cyber Jagrata device. Stay safe in an AI driven world. So, in this session today, we will be discussing about how do we guard ourselves in this AI era. As you all know, AI is no more a technology. AI has become a literacy kind of a thing. Like our kids used to learn about the alphabets, numbers from the beginning. Now all people are starting knowing about AI, though they are technically knowing or not. Also, they just have a smartphone. They are just using internet. In a way, they are directly using AI, knowingly or unknowingly. And it is high time for us to now understand how do we protect ourselves, our data, our organizational data, and safely use AI. With that objective, this particular session has been planned today, and we will try to understand various threats that are coming through AI and how do we protect ourselves. It's kind of a some best practices like cyber hygiene practices, the way we follow to protect ourselves from various cyber frauds. Similarly, some best practices if we incorporate into our daily lives while using these AI based tools, technologies, and all, it will be safer for us to protect against the AI attacks, various cyber attacks. So, to start with, I hope you all have seen this particular picture multiple times while you must be going through Insta or a Facebook, or not this picture as it is, but yes, there are similar to this kind of a consolidated view. There are n number of images that are being circulated to just emphasize upon what kind of tools are available for different activities that we do in AI. You want to do presentation, there are again a set of websites available. You want to just talk to the LLM kind of a solutions and try to get information. We have n number of things. In fact, these chat gpt chatbots are no more into the websites. They are directly inbuilt into our mobiles. We have WhatsApp which has Meta into it. We have mobile smartphones which is having Gemini automatically. If it is an Android phone, by default Gemini is coming, which is again a chatbot. So they are all coming part and parcel of our latest mobiles. Similarly, email assistants. If you are a coder, there are some AI tools. If you are trying to get automatic meeting notes, there are AI tools. Workflow automation tools are there. Image generations, video generations, graphic. You say a word, there is an AI tool. And there are lots of informations going further, and there are lot of people telling in 25 days you became a Gemini AI. Learn AI tools, how to use AI tools, and do whatever you want. So they are seem to be very attractive. They attract us a lot to make our everyday activities easy. Yes, I agree. We need to go with the technology, and as the technology is giving us opportunities, it is good that we benefit. We are saving. We can save lots of time while we are using all of these things. But if we don't do it cautiously, if we are not taking the necessary precautions, we will be going into a different direction. Our data will be lost. Our organization IP may be lost. We ourselves may fall into certain traps without knowing. So we are trying to understand how do we use these kind of tools safely and securely and protect ourselves from different AI based attacks. As I mentioned, the emphasis why are we worried about AI? They enhance lot of productivity, so there's a lot of advantages. Equally, they are posing lot of data leakage and compliance risk. The moment we say data leakage, people just think that it is only about organizations that one has to bother. Organization, some database leak is happening or some website is getting compromised, then only data leakage. Today, it is not so. Data leakage is pertaining to every individual personal data also. And when we are trying to use those tools and technologies, the scammers are also having the same tools and technologies to scam us. understand the scammers are always 10 steps ahead of us. We are today learning how to use ChatGPT. They have learned how to create AI videos 10 years back itself. So that way, the scammers are always way ahead of us in order to make themselves ready how to fool us. So we need to make ourselves precaution in this direction. And so we will try to understand this session today with an objective to learn secure and responsible AI use. How do I use AI in such a way that I secure myself and also I responsibly use it? It is actually a responsibility today. Using AI is a responsibility. It's not just a system. Why? Because there are so many things which we will discuss today. Why it is a responsible kind of a thing. Okay. So coming to the usage of AI in our workplaces, I'm sure many people who are today part of this session have already started using solutions, AI tools, for drafting emails, for content reportings, emails. How many of you have tried to take the help of ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity kind of things for drafting any email or an automated mail which you want to send to all the people for some activities? Have you tried to take in a help of ChatGPT or any other kind of things? I'm sure you might have taken it. If not email, at least for the reports or for the content, or you are writing you're making a presentation. So we all do use it. There's nothing. It's not that we should not use. I'm not saying we should not use. Writing an email with the help of ChatGPT is not a mistake today because we're trying to use the technology. But are we taking care? Are you trying to anonymize the data? Are you trying to hide the sensitive information? Are you not stopping by putting your organizational information into those particular things? And it is not only about the content. One more point, very important point, which we have to remember is whatever you are doing, it's from your organization. And your organization IP, internet IP is visible to public. So whatever you do, even without putting your organization, is still understood by the cloud platforms or AI platforms from which IP this kind of prompt input is coming. And so they can relate it with your organization. So don't just always think that since you are removing your organization name, people name, and in your emails, AI will not know. There are traces to find out. So if you are using, you have to decide whether this is having any sensitive behavior into this kind of things, and then only go and proceed further. So anyway, we'll discuss more in detail. Generating code also, many a times developers are using AI for generating codes. They are trying to just give some prompts and getting pages of code and trying to just reuse in their projects. They are trying to get some ideas. They are trying to execute test cases, generate tests in order to against a particular code or against a particular website. Multiple cases are there where we are using it. AI has deeply penetrated into all our lives. It's not no more a technology which is only for the IT people. It is a literacy which is now going with everybody. Every user, mobile user, internet user is is been using it. So it has penetrated into our lives so much that we are over trusting this, and thus we have a lot of consequences of this. Our actions can be predicted because of the trust that we are putting onto the AI and using. Because of such much penetration that has happened, our actions are predicted. Our searches are tracked. Our data is being used to retrain. We have been watched. These pointers have to be always remembered when. One simple example, I'm saying we have been watched. Why are we being watched? Why are we being tracked? A simple example today, even your Facebook, I'm sure most of you must be using social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, X, LinkedIn, all of these things. All of them are AI powered. The moment we say AI powered, it means that it is having an intelligence in the app, in the website, to watch us, to track us, to predict our actions. Say for example, you're trying to scroll a particular Facebook reel or YouTube reel, including YouTube reels, and you're watching some video which is about some dish, how to make a dish. If you're watching it for a little time, 2 seconds before you have stopped your scrolling and watching, you did not click any link, that just a watch of the 2 seconds is also being recorded by the platform, and it will understand that okay, you're interested in dishes. Similarly, someone else is watching and trying to scroll and trying to see some article which is related to technology. That system understands that you're interested in so and so technology, and it keeps prompting you in future about those technologies. So you might have observed that whenever you have tried to watch a particular advertisement, any kind of post or something, after 5 minutes, you'll start getting a related content into the system, which means you have been watched, you are being tracked. So the system understands what are your interests, what are your non-interested activities, and all these things, and automatically is trying to give you necessary information, which is actually good. But what if it is trying to watch you in a perspective where you actually don't want the system to know what you're doing? Go into incognito modes and you're trying to do something. Do you think by doing an incognito mode, watching reels, the system doesn't know? It's not like that. The system will know. The server would know what you're doing. Incognito mode is only for the browser's perspective. So you have to understand how these systems are working. You need to know that these systems we are being continuously being tracked, watched, predicted. And our data they are trying to use for retraining. One simple example. Many have people have used image beautifications. In fact, it has become a hype a few months back where every girl started uploading their photographs of a Punjabi dress or some other thing and trying to ask the AI tools to generate where let me show a picture of me wearing a sari, show me picture of me wearing a western wear outfit, something like this. So many people, even kids photographs, children photograph also, people started uploading and asking to generate beautify this into form of Durga Mata or something like that. So these are all the ways how people are trying to push the contents into the AI tools. And this lady, this has come into the news also. I'm sure most of you have seen it. The moment she uploaded and asked it to put up a sari and show, the AI generated her sari photograph. She was very happy. She's looking so beautiful in sari and she started feel happy of it. However, what's more interesting over here is if you zoom and show this particular picture, there is a small mole which has been added by the AI. If you see the previous picture, this is all fully covered. There's no mole appeared. Then the moment the sari has been asked to wear, how did the mole appear up? So here there are 2 points that we have to think of. This happened, could have been happened because of either the this lady have already put lots of her photographs into the internet world, and AI have tried to understand all those pictures and try to see and based on the previous photograph, it has tried to add its own thing capability. Some other picture was there which was a sleeveless. It is visible. The mole was visible. She AI have understood. Okay, this lady has like this, and so she tried to put up that content. AI have tried to put up that content automatically. That could be one way. So without our knowledge, I have put my pictures in some other XYZ websites. All those pictures are being understood by the AI model. And in a different platform, the system has generated a picture using the data that is there in some other websites. That could be one case. The other case, the system is hallucinating. It's trying to imagine itself and trying to add more data into the given images. Both are very dangerous. One way, wherever the website internet world you have put the data that has been collected by the same AI system and trying to add additional information, which is dangerous. So your data is the once it is on internet, it's been told from long years, from decades, that the moment you put anything onto the internet, it's no more your personal data. It's all on the internet. The same is happening now. Or it is hallucinating. The moment it is hallucinating, you can assume that it may or may not be true. Correct. So, whatever the AI systems are bringing in and all, it may or may not be true. It will take our data and try to use it in different ways and contexts. So, the practice number one for AI especially need to be followed is we need to never upload your pictures or videos into your any of the unknown websites. We need to always avoid downloading AI based applications and tools into your mobile phones. They seem to be very interesting. They'll promise us telling it'll try to ease up your life in many aspects, but these apps are all connected with cloud. There is something called as agentic AI. We won't go into technology, but there are agents, AI agents. They are all working as a chain in the global world. Though you see a particular app does not also works with when there is no internet. We mean that when there is no internet, if the app is working, app does not send anything to the internet. But the moment you connect to internet, it can send further. Those can connect into its agents. Further, it can more do lot of more disaster than what we expect. Maintain your privacy before it is breached. This is a very important point. Today, people are posting information like anything, photographs, videos like anything, and tomorrow once a breach happened or something is happened, people are trying to raise complaints and express the unsatisfaction against the technology. But the first mistake happened from us only, where we are ourselves are disclosing information, and then if that is getting misused, people are questioning. So this is a very important aspect, that we should never upload any pictures or videos. We should never try to encourage any kind of automated, unnecessary, unknown applications into your mobile phones unless you trust them, you know who are they, what it is doing and all. And always maintain your privacy before it is being breached. This is a very first and fundamental learning that one has to do in order to protect from against any kind of AI based attacks. Similarly, deepfake, we have seen this multiple times, n number of times, even when AI has not come, as I mentioned, attackers have learned creating deepfake videos long before, right? So attacks were there in even 5 years back, 6 years back, also we have seen similar things. Even now, such things are happening, where you can see even in 2025 September, this last year only, where a Bangalore woman lost 3.75 crore after falling into AI generated deepfake video of Sadhguru. In fact, this scam happened to be that the 57-year-old lady, she just watched a video of Sadhguruji where he was stating about a trading with a firm, and there was a link in that below that particular video which asked for her name, email and phone numbers, and for an amount of a small amount to $50, which will help you to improve your finances. So by seeing that video, since Sadhguruji, who is a very positive speaker, he generates a lot of positive energy. But if influenced by his speech, that lady clicked on that particular link. She filled the information and paid 250 rupees. 250 rupees is a very small amount for her. So immediately she found, okay, if I'm benefiting out of this something, it's very good. So she paid that $250, in fact. And then slowly she started getting calls and invitations to join into a WhatsApp group for trading and all. There are so many more people in that group, and asking her to try to do invest into these kind of stores and stocks and all these things. That way she started investing in those things. She was seeing positive feedbacks from within the group. Some people are saying, I have received the profit of so much and all. The moment she got so much of, she also have noticed in those apps that she got some profit. The moment she tried to withdraw that amount, that's when she realized that the withdrawal is not happening, and then she has been affected with the cyber fraud. That's very too late. So these kind of, so many such frauds are there. This is a case of Bangalore woman. Again, Pune woman also false break for the deepfake video. Again here, Narayan Murthy and Sudha Murthy, Infosys CEO's details has been used to win. So they're trying to use very popular people pictures and videos so that the followers of those influencers or those popular people will be easily listening to them and understanding that they are, if they are benefiting, they are saying this, it may be true, and so they are immediately getting falling prey to such kind of videos. He lost 43 lakhs in the same fraud. Again, the case is the same thing. It's about the stocks trading investment of 21,000 started, it went until 43 lakhs. The moment he tried to withdraw, again he got fall prey into it. So in this way, there are so many things happening. Only thing that one we have to think of is, why would they talk about trading? Why would Sadhguruji talk about trading? Why would Narayan Murthy garu talk about trading into some kind of things? So a small instinct, a small moment of thought process, if we do, we would definitely not go into that. Greed is very, very dangerous. The moment we feel greedy, that's it. We are being lost. So we need to be very careful in that aspect. Similarly, the way the videos are being done, even the voice cloning is being done regularly. And in the voice cloning, also same AI technology is used. They are trying to clone our known people's voice, and they are trying to misuse them by making phone calls to us, giving them as a wrong direction that I have been my father's health is not good, my relatives' health is not good. Immediately do the transaction. All these are kind of urgency, money urgency they try to create in our known people's voice, and they try to fool us. The moment we transfer the money, they are being lost. So instead of videos, now people are also using audios. In fact, this was there even earlier also, 2 to 3 years back also. There was so many such cases where kids' voice has been used to talk to parents, and kids started saying, Mama, I have been kidnapped, please save me. So these kind of so many scenarios are there. Voice cloning, video cloning are very, very dangerous. So we need to be very cautious, understand. We have some tips in the later slides. How do we protect ourselves from against these kind of things? However, in case you got some kind of a video or of audio file kind of a thing, there are a few AI tools which will detect and clearly inform you whether this is a misinformation or not. So these are some very famous tools. Many people have used it, but they are still. So again, I am reminding you, these tools should be used only to check the fake videos or the videos which you are receiving to understand whether it is genuine or not. This is again a second step. The first step, you have to think about your instinct. What your mind says is absolutely true. If your mind is giving at least half a percent of doubt, immediately you have to withdraw that particular idea of clicking on the link or any kind of things. Second choice, if you still have a doubt, you can try to go for deepfake detectors. There are so many applications where you are trying to upload a video of a fake one which you received. Never ever try to do an experiment stating, let me see whether this tool is correct or not, and you'll upload your own video which you know that it is genuine, and you want to see whether the system will tell it is genuine or not. If you want to do such a test, don't do with your own videos, please. Okay, because the moment you do that, I'm not saying they will fool you. We don't know. Once the system, as I mentioned, the moment you push something to internet, it can go into different directions. So we are trying to only use any of the AI tools just to verify whatever you receive on your mobile phones, on your emails or anything, to genuine or not, to use these tools. Okay, so do use the technology to protect yourself, but don't make the same technology usage to test and try to use your own data for that. That will again go into a different direction. So please remember this. So security risks in AI usage, there are a number of risks. First risk is about the data leakage. Confidential info is shared externally. That's what is the data leakage. How does confidential information get shared? In fact, there are so many incidents, real world incidents happened where employees of an organization have started sharing internal information on AI tools like ChatGPT and all. There was a news that Samsung banned their employee from using ChatGPT like technology following data leak, which resulted into a data leak. Almost 4% of AI prompts had sensitive corporate data. That's what has been declared by certain AI tools itself. Workers are spilling out secrets to chatbots. When you're pasting a code, if at all that code is having your internal database IPs or credentials, you have to never ever put such codes onto the system. You never do a copy paste of your own codes or contents into the AI tools, because they may have information sensitive which you don't, by the time you realize, you might have clicked enter and it has gone to the server. 84% of AI tools face data breaches. So it's not that AI will be using your data. The moment you're putting all this, what if those AI systems itself are getting hacked? Same applications, same applies to other any other website as well. So the moment those websites are breached again, lot of information which you have put up also is getting lost. So all of these are recent news, 2025, 26 news only I have tried to give you a, so it means that though we are in an era where lot of improvement has happened in terms of AI usage, technology and all, there is the other side of the coin also. Equal breaches are happening, hacks are happening on the websites, information leakage is happening, and the lot of credentials theft. And through all this data, the connected old fashioned like attacks, social engineering, phishing, all these are connected. They are still continuing. It's not that today phishing is no more. Don't think that. We're not talking about phishing because you all might be already aware of all those things. And we are talking in the era of AI. In fact, the initial three news examples, what I have referred, they had a phishing aspect also in that particular chain. The phishing website was being shared, phishing emails were shared through which only the links of these have been come up, of genuine fake deep fake videos have been come up. So phishing is still existing. They are trying to add AI to it so that they give more trust. The moment you see a phishing email today, you are able to tell this is phishing email, this is a phishing website, I won't click it. But by adding AI angle to it, by bringing influencers, by bringing what we should say, famous people, prominent people into those things, they are trying to bring trust through those videos, through those deepfake videos. So phishing with AI is still continuing, and the data loss is still going on. This you might have seen. This is a very recent news, 2026 news, where the chief have uploaded, CISAT chief have uploaded critical files into ChatGPT, which is about the Homeland Department of Homeland Security. So even people at the top management are sometimes getting uh, diverted against the security protocol. There are certain reasons the data is not classified and whatever it is. But uploading internal document, uploading your organization document into the AI kind of tools will create a lot of disaster, and there are so many such tools. So it is high time for us to be alert in while using the AI tools. Any content that you upload, any data that you upload can be going and misused. Employee leaks source code using AI-based tools. Sensitive client data accidentally fed into the LLMs. This kind of news were very much happening. Fake job postings and AI voice scams exploited many company names. Okay, so one careless prompt can expose an entire network or client database. I did not use the word prompt because we want to go in a non-technical way. Prompt is nothing but whatever you are trying to enter in a AI-based tool, LLMs like ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity. You're asking some question. That's called as a prompt. So associated with these prompts, again, there are a lot many attacks and things are there. If there are developers community here, I can take few minutes to show developer related point of view. However, from a end user's point of view, to protect ourselves, whatever prompt you are entering, whatever input you are doing on any kind of ChatGPT, AI kind of tools, you have to be very careful. Understand how much information is getting through that particular prompt to the systems. Then only you have to proceed further. Otherwise, it will result into massive data leakages. And today, you all know DPDP also has come into picture. So if the data is getting leaked through these kind of things, then also maybe your organization may be liable for a data leakage. So please be cautious while using these AI kind of tools. They are very, very uh, powerful. Equally, they are equally dangerous if not used carefully. Some more AI risks. So data leakage is something we have seen. Then similarly, we have something called as model poisoning. The models, the AI systems all use models in the backend. So if the data is getting, if there is a vulnerability in the system, they all can be attacked and poisoned. Models can be poisoned. Phishing via AI can happen. Hallucination, as I mentioned. If the system does not know, it thinks on itself and try to give the way it has generated a picture. If it has hallucinated, the content what it is showing, it may not be genuine. So don't ever over trust. Don't think that okay, ChatGPT has given me a picture, an architecture. This is true. Don't go with that uh, over trust. AI systems also generates wrong data. If they don't have that data, if they are not being trained with that, it will start thinking on itself. It will hallucinate. In simple words, AI system is a kind of a kid. For your kid, you will be teaching from their childhood. They learn from those teachings slowly. You don't need to teach. Based on their awareness, their understanding, they start understanding by themselves and they will try to answer you back. Similarly, the AI models are also kind of kids which are being trained by some people who developed them, and slowly it will try to understand by itself. And it's true that like every kid, whatever they say may not be true. It's their understanding. Similarly, AI, whatever they understood from that point of view, it is trying to tell. So you have to use your own cautiousness to decide whether it is correct or not. There were so many cases where the systems have given wrong architectures, song contents, and immediately you say that no, you're telling wrong. You try to have to tell like this. The system will tell, oh, is it okay? Then I will add this also and give you the content. So many such scenarios also have been verified. So hallucination is huge. So don't ever over trust the AI systems. They will give you wrong information, misinformation. Algorithm bias will be there, IP theft. So if you are putting your ideas into it, it may be taken out by the AI systems. Non-compliances to various acts, DPDP, ISO violations, and all can also happen. So one simple example of misinformation. This has been again proven. Many a times nowadays, people are stopping going to the doctor, at least for small things. The moment they see some uneasiness, some kind of a different behavior in their health, they're trying to ask Gemini, this I'm seeing these symptoms, what should I do? AI is not an doctor. It cannot be direct advisor, and there were cases where even the AI system have given misinformation about a particular thing. Chatbots can be configured to generate health misinformation. Sometimes they can give wrong informations also. Some country want to attack our country, they may give wrong health informations. Our people are trying to understand from that, and they may lead into taking up wrong medications or wrong diagnosis. So such issues are also there. Please be cautious about understanding the information. Don't accept them as it is. Always have a cross verification. Recheck what it is happening. Identifying suspicious AI generated content. Critical thinking is the key. I can't say anything beyond that. Only thinking will save you. If you are not thinking and doing whatever clicks coming, then we will be in soup at any point of time. You have to verify the sources. You have to cross check the information. You need to watch for signs such as distorted visuals, anomalies, kind of things. There are tools that will analyze metadata, authenticity, and try to help us information. I have given some examples of such tools. So some tips kind of thing, whenever you're seeing any video or something, if you see, you try to watch the pictures clearly. There'll be unnatural blinking, facial movements. In fact, nowadays the videos, deepfake videos that are coming are much more improvised. Even blinks and all also they are trying to control it. At times, eyebrows are something which you can keenly watch. The facial movements may be changing, but eyebrows doesn't move at all. But if you see a real person when they speak, eyebrow movement would be there. Lip sync, video sync issues, video and calls. These are some pointers which you have to keenly look into whenever you're seeing a video, and take your do some thinking to decide whether it is a genuine video or a fake video. Similarly, whenever you're getting any content, try to understand whether the perfection, grammar, repetitive phrasings, lack of personal context, and all such things are there, means it is possible that those are AI generated texts. Similarly, whenever voice cloning is happening, try to ask unexpected questions over the voice calls to just know whether the other person is the person whom you know or not. If they are trying to hesitate in telling those things, it means that they may not be. So, unexpected questions means try to just change the context and talk something else which only you and that person only may be knowing, or something, some recent event. So that way you'll able to understand whether the person whom you're talking is really the one you trust on. So these are some small tips. Again, these tips are not something that we have to tell. If you yourself think how to identify, you'll get automatically these aspects into your minds. So these are some tips through which you can understand and guess whether they are correct or not. So most of the times, if these things are not followed, most of the times our in the age of AI, most human vulnerabilities are we are having a weak digital hygiene. We always try to go with simple and reused passwords because we can't remember so many passwords. But that is leading to so many things. Earlier situation was different. Even if you don't remember passwords, you're writing somewhere, the impact of that is very less. Now today the impact is much more higher because we have all our banking in our systems, all our data is there in our mobiles, emails, all the activities, online activities are all happening through passwords only. So ensure that you have to have a hygiene practices of strong passwords. Wherever possible, multi-factor authentication you can enable. Believing in visual proof. In fact, I missed one slide. There is a survey done by United States of America. There was one country, one organization. They proved that the current Gen Z kids are more falling prey to phishing attacks through AI-based phishing attacks, because current generation is very easily believing any image or any video that they are saying on the online platform, because they lack critical thinking. They just think, okay, today technology is there, anything is possible. So whatever video I'm seeing, it is possible. If a tiger is coming in and pulling a person and going away, they're even believing that. It may true, may not be true, but they have to watch it clearly, understand, cross verify those sources, newses, and all these things. By seeing any video, just believing is very much high in current Gen Z kit, and it is responsibility for the seniors, for the elders to actually guide them and tell them AI is not always true. Oversharing online. Many people start sharing photographs, video clips, everything online very easily. They can lead into creating deep fakes and impersonation attacks. People ask me so many times, so many people share, but attacks are very less. Attacks are not less. Attacks are not known to any people. Many people don't disclose that they are being attacked. Okay. So oversharing is always a problem. We have to be very cautious and maintain our privacies. Lack of verification. Never ever just believe. Always users are trying to not verify whether whatever they are seeing is correct or not. So that is becoming one big human vulnerability. Over trusting technology and emotional manipulations. The phone calls that we receive over the voice calls and all, they try to emotionally blackmail us. They create an urgency which will stop allowing us into a state of panic, where panicking will not allow you not to think, and you'll take hasty decisions very fast, leading to different kinds of frauds. So these are key human vulnerabilities which, if you are protecting yourselves against these things, then you will be able to use the technology very safely and securely. So to protect yourself, very first important thing, apart from whatever we discussed so far, data minimalization. Share less information. Second, critical thinking and skepticism. You need to always verify information from AI sources, and be skeptical on sensational claims and all. Regularly, periodically review the permissions. Whatever tools or apps you have, regularly review the permissions that you have. Even the websites also nowadays asking permissions. Regularly review what permissions you have granted for those AI tools and all. Now at your work, make sure that review your company's AI policy before you use any AI system. You are using a chat GPT or you are trying to download a model and start using. Verify whether your company has a policy or not. Ask your organization security teams whether am I allowed to use AI. There are something AI consumers and AI producers. Consumers are whoever is using tools like Canva, ChatGPT, Claude, all these are, they are all consumers. We are using the tools just for PPT, for content and all. AI producers are the people who develop products or solutions using AI algorithms and all. In both the cases, it is our responsibility to verify whether my organization has a policy. If yes, what does it say? What are the pros and what are the do's and don'ts? They should be verified. What are the SOPs? How should I use? What kind of approval should I take? What kind of testing practice I have to go? All this should be well defined in the policy, and as an employee it is our role to verify back with the organization whether I have this or not. See if your company has a private AI platform. Instead of going to public, just see whether you have an internally hosted AI platform. Understand data retention and privacy policies. If you are using public AI platforms, you have to review the terms those websites are using. They'll tell about how long they will save your data and all these things. So you have to understand those policies, whatever platform you're using, their policies, and how to protect your data while you're using AI. As we already discussed, I just tried to consolidate these in the last slides. Stick to secure company approved AI tools. Always think before you click. In fact, before you click, I should say before you watch, before you trust. These are the 3 points now we should consider. Before you click, before you access, and before you trust content. Use vague or generic inputs. Whenever you want to use for any kind of documentations, try to use sanitize the inputs that you're trying to give. Put generic informations. Protect your AI account with strong passwords, MFA kind of things. And then these are some tips for protecting yourself against the voice cloning kind of things and deepfake kind of things. You try to establish a safe word to keep your family safe. Family is not only family, you can also go with the same practice, because there are certain deepfake attacks happened targeting organizations also. There was a news where a Zoom call happened to for where entire organization board members were being called on a Zoom call. All of them were the deepfake videos except the person who was doing transaction. So it is important to have safe word to family, co-workers, teams, close friends, elderly or adults, and caregivers, their caregivers also, online communities or groups. With whomever you regularly interact, try to have some practice of having safe words. And then try, while you're communicating, try to get those safe words understanding, then only continue the context. And not always they make sure that these will be unique, they should be private always. That's most important. You keep a safe word but you publicly disclose it in your chart descriptions and all, that is again of waste of point. So privacy is very important of those safe words. Use multiple safe words if you really want to use. Practice using the safe word practice, not only setting up a word and just leave it. After 6 months, when you ask your friend what is our safe word, if it doesn't remember, there's no point. So regularly you should practice also, so that you have that understanding how you will use, what is the methodology you will talk in the safe word point of view. That kind of practice kind of a drill also you try to do with your family members. It can be entertaining sometimes. And then extra verification is if you're really getting a call through a video call or a phone call. In fact, one of the case I missed by telling in between AI voice cloning. The phone call that she received is same to the her cousin's number. Only the last two numbers were changing. So because the number sequence is also same, she believed into that number as well. So never ever just answer back in the phone calls. If you really say a voice hearing of your own, try to call back on the number you know. Call back using a trusted contact source and try to do a video verification. You do a video call to your friend asking if you received video call from someone and trying to ask you to understand what they say. Do a video call back. Ask personal questions. Try to understand your personal things and get the trust additionally. This all from our side we should initiate. Then only you will be able to protect against these deepfakes. So finally, the key takeaways are update regularly, have your OS, AI, everything update. This is a fundamental point. Fundamentals will never go out. So fundamentally, following updations, using strong authentications is very important. Verify before trusting is very, very important. Limit oversharing. Never share whatever you want. Try to limit that. Stay alert to urgent pressures. Never get panicked to urgent situations. Educate yourself, educate your family against all of these things that are happening. Secure your devices against various virus, malware kind of things by putting antiviruses. Practice data minimalization at most. Check for deepfakes regularly and back up your data regularly using in the offload mode or something. So AI is power plus responsibility. You have to utilize its power, benefit out of it, and use it responsibly so that you don't fall prey to the technology. Don't panic, stay safe online always. Thank you so much. With this, I conclude my session. If anyone have any questions, please let me know. Else, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful and enlightening session. Now it open to the questions. And if you have any questions, kindly keep it in the chat area so that we will read out and we will respond to you. Okay, I think there are some questions. Waiting for the prompt with the help of craft mode in a prompt box is most skillful work. The training is must to make use of efficiently in our daily life work. Okay, I think that is a suggestion, but as of now there are no questions. And if there are any questions, let us know. We will try to answer those queries. Okay, great session. Request please provide the PDF available. Yes, this is a wonderful session. Can you please arrange the session and how to prompt making techniques? Okay, how to make prompt? Can you arrange a section? Okay.
Yeah, we will plan it sometime later.
Yeah, but not now, sir.
But
Okay.
but not now. But as I mentioned, one of the tip like prompting is very important. When you're entering prompt, care we have to take is don't give out sensitive information. So don't ever try to put your organizational information in that. That precaution is important. But if you want to understand different techniques, that we can see through some other resources.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And please provide us the
So I
PDF.
think all are asking slides, sir.
Yeah, request please provide the PDF if available. Okay, we will check it, sir. And we are going to share, not an issue at all. Yeah, any other questions? Otherwise, once again, we thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful and enlightening session. Okay, if there is any issue with AI generated image or a message that is wrong,
Where we can report.
where can we
Yeah.
report?
Actually, any AI tool, if you see, if you go to the settings, there is a place to actually report it. In fact, immediately also it will give you feedback option. That option also you can use to give the information whether the image content is correct or not.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Then we are feeding information. Yeah, of course.
Yes,
There is
that's
a
what
feed.
we are feeding information. We are using AI tools, and that is the biggest problem here. We have to use this cautiously. Using information, using tools is not a problem, but we need to cautiously use it.
Correct, correct, ma'am. Correct, ma'am.
So we will upload this PDF in our website, staysafeonline.in, and I think from there you will be able to download it. Sending on everybody's email may be challenging. We'll do that, sir. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And
Okay.
is using AI tools allowed in